Okay, so we'll look at Clustertruck at 21:9, or should I say Clusterfuck? That's probably a better way to describe this game. Clustertruck is absolutely insane. It's another simple premise game, get from the start to the end as quickly and as stylishly as possible without touching the ground or obstacles. However, it just so happens that making the touchable floor of moving trucks creates fantastic gameplay. Anyway, before we go on, let's cover the ultra-wide support first. So the game has perfect 21:9 support across the board. Gameplay correctly shows off more on the sides of the screen at all moments with zero issues, and there is a gigantic FOV slider so you'll have zero issue in getting your perfect view. The extremely minimal HUD, which is basically just a single line showing ability charge, just sticks to the center of the screen perfectly. All menus scale across the entire screen space with no issues, apart from the end white screen when you finish a level successfully. That doesn't quite reach the very edges on the left and right, but it's hardly a massive problem. And that's it. The game is very small, but holds so much entertainment. This feels like one of those games that 10 years ago would have been the top Flash game everyone was playing on Internet Explorer during their breaks. However, this is far more polished and has managed to perfect itself beautifully. Essentially, you're running along the tops and sides of trucks as they move forward, and you must avoid touching the ground or the rocks or whatever kind of other obstacle might be in your way as you go forward. You can sprint and jump as standard abilities, however you can unlock loads of other abilities on top of this, and you can equip 2 of these at once, though only one from each section, movement and utility. These are bound to the left and right mouse buttons. Movement abilities are things like a second jump or dash ability, which makes surviving that last little distance possible, and abilities get crazy with some things like being able to spawn a truck below you or slowing time down and such like. The abilities basically follow the same vein that flows through the rest of the gameplay. It's totally wacky. The other thing with the gameplay is that the trucks are not by any means going along nice and gently. They're going to do everything from drive into each other, explode, getting rammed from huge boulders, fly in the air, everything. They are to be treated with the expectation that they could kill you at any second. So keep moving, don't stay still for too long. You know you're probably doing something wrong if you find yourself just standing still at any moment. There is a long campaign with a ton of levels to play through in different biome-like settings, but you'll never run out of maps even when you finish that, because there is a full custom map designer kit in this, so you can create any level idea you have. And not only that, but you can upload it and download others' levels too, which makes the game timeless, thanks to the community churning out lots of great stuff to play. You've gotta love map creators. So the main built-in levels start nice and gently with basic environments to get through, however soon it'll get far more intense. Some levels you'll just end up being stuck on for damn ages as you try to learn precisely where to jump and where to go at what time in order to complete it correctly. The good thing is that whilst the game would appear to be chaos at all times, in reality every level when played is the same, it's controlled chaos. Trucks will go pretty much, well, with some small deviations, on a similar pathing route each time, so you indeed can learn a level. It's not left to luck if you just get an easy time or a hard time, but you can genuinely master these levels if you play through them enough. This is certainly key to making a game's appeal last, as people like to learn a tricky puzzle, to be able to find a way to beat it and not rely on luck the whole time. That said, I still would endlessly just go as fast as I could most of the time and just try and react to whatever random pathing I ended up choosing each time I restarted, and yes, that resulted in a lot of deaths. Finally, to go with all this, the music is spot on, keeping the adrenaline pumping as you jump, weave and fly through the levels. And that's it. It's a small game in premise, but packs a fantastic amount of gameplay into itself. I highly recommend playing this, especially with a WAF score of 5, as it's lovely on an ultra-wide screen. It's also a damn cheap game to pick up as well, so you can't go wrong. So yeah, I hope that gives you some information on how the game runs at 21:9. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, and subscribe for future info. For any of the games at 21:9, head over to my channel, the WAF website. Hopefully I've covered it. If I haven't, then leave a comment down below and I'll try and cover it. And if you'd like to support the channel, the links to my Patreon page are in the description, and Amazon affiliate links are there too. See you later.